Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, just like Nick Bosa to the bank, we are back for another episode of Next Play Sports. You got your boy Sid, you got your boy Nolan, you got your boy Timo. Sit back, relax, grab a drink and a snack, because here we go.
Take a minute. Appreciate that intro. It was the best one. It was the most clean one yet since we moved to the new platform. So,
yeah.
But yeah, like you said, Nick Bosa, 170 over 5.
122 guaranteed.
122 and a half guaranteed. $34 million a year.
The Donald Trump campaign just got a big boost.
Oh God,
dude, I saw that one.
Oh God. So that's a quarterback contract.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Daniel
Jones almost got Danny Dimes money.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd have paid Nick Bosa more than I would have paid Danny Dimes.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Soon.
It's just for the
that is the contract I would have gave Danny Dimes. Roughly.
I hate that we are having that conversation.
What, Danny Dimes conversation?
He's the highest paid defensive player of all time.
Yeah,
I'm saying Danny Dimes getting 40. God damn. I hope it bites him in the ass.
Who, the Giants?
Yes.
That's what you have to pay quarterbacks. That's what y'all ain't realizing. That's why the biggest cheat code in sports is
but you don't pay Danny
contract.
Dimes. You don't pay Danny Dimes that fucking much.
I don't care.
QB's on a rookie contract. That's the name of the game. That's why you see the 49ers be able to fork out this contract.
Because like, who's the second highest paid defender
all time?
Jalen Ramsey.
It had to be Aaron Donald, right?
It's not Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey's up there.
It's got to be Aaron Donald. If I had to take a guess, I haven't looked up anything.
I think Aaron Donald.
This is a question Google can answer. Who's the second highest paid defensive player, or who's top defensive players paid all time in football?
I know that I still probably wouldn't have paid Nick Bosa. It is Aaron Donald.
Mm-hmm. That's what y'all had me here for.
Joey Bosa is fourth on this list despite signing his extension after his rookie extension.
TJ Watt is 3. Joey Bosa is 4.
31.7.
28, then 27. No. That Joey Bosa contract is going to bite us in the ass. Just like Mike Williams and Keenan's. Just like Keenan and Mike's.
California teams, man, they love to spend money. Don't like to win games.
They don't like to win second halves.
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
So, I mean, regardless how Nick Bosa had all the leverage.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because even his agent was like 28 out of 32 teams are willing to pay you this right now.
Yeah. And like, he's the best defensive end.
And those four teams probably couldn't afford it, or they had a Myles Garrett.
Yeah, it just wouldn't fit the books.
Yeah, exactly. But
their payroll though is crazy. But that's what I was talking about. The biggest cheat code in sports being the rookie QB or the rookie contract QB.
I mean, I guess.
But it's gonna end up biting the 49ers. Like, it's gonna catch up with them. You got to pay the piper at some point. Like the Saints. Now the Saints have fake money. They play with monopoly money. The way they move their money around. But that's what the 49ers.
I would restructure it, open up 50 million cap, move on.
Yeah. Yeah, like they
cut
auto gym player 1, and that opened up $25 million for the Saints. Like
every year.
The Saints work with Arby's to laundry money. And
I'm sorry, rewind. They work with Arby's to what?
Laundry money. Launder money.
All right, buddy. There you okay. There we go.
You said, I'm not gonna lie, you made that a way bigger deal than it should have been.
No, I mean, fair.
I can't tell if he was serious or not.
They do launder money at Arby's and in New Orleans.
You knew what he meant. We didn't have to go back.
Mardi Gras is just a big donation to the Saints.
Facts.
But
I gotta get my Mardi Gras beads, man.
To my problem at him.
I gotta get some Mardi Gras beads.
There's an edge that plays for my Panthers.
Yeah,
and
so he's gonna get $30 million now.
Who's going?
That's fine. Please,
anywhere else.
I'll write it myself.
That's fine. You want him getting paid? Aaron Donald, T.J. Watt, Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa.
Don't
money.
care. No,
okay.
Don't care.
Okay. No, yeah, you're done. No, you're done.
There's no reason not to sign this man for.
It's the Panthers' fault. It's the Panthers' fault. It's the Panthers' fault. They could have got 2 firsts for him in the season, 2 Rams first. The Rams are about to be dog shit for the next 2 years. They could have got 2 Rams first. That would have been 2 high picks. That's fuck up number 1. Y'all, honestly, if y'all weren't going to pay him $27 million, if y'all weren't going to pay him $27 million,
there's nothing saying we aren't going to. It's just where we're at today,
bro. But now he's going to want more. Yeah, he just saw Nick Bosa got $35 million, 170 over 5. He's going to want $100 million guaranteed.
I'll tell you what, if we were at
and that's going to be the starting point.
If we were at 27, 30 ain't going to hurt my feelings.
But y'all were at 24, and that's where y'all aren't agreeing on.
Yeah, but we're going to come up. We have to. But they were waiting on Nick Bosa.
Don't have to. You don't have to. Like I think.
Listen, the reason I say the Panthers have to. Is one because of the reason you brought up. You can't turn down 2 Rams first and then not extend the guy you were going to get traded.
It's looking like that's a possibility, man. I mean, if they only want to pay the guy $24 million, that's less money than Max Crosby got before he got extended. And Max Crosby was not an elite edge before he got extended.
Yeah,
he earned his contract after he signed it, and y'all are telling Brian Burns that he produced less than Max Crosby did. And they're like that. That's basically at the basis of it right now. It's like y'all are disrespecting him. But at the same time, he's not worth $30 million. So why would you pay him $30 million?
I can give Brian Burns $30 million
because
you can. But
the Panthers books can also afford it.
Where's Bosa's contract?
Who else is on contract? That's like it's not like we're the 49ers. 49ers are in a tougher spot than we are. They already have a lot of big contracts. We don't.
But
there's not a big contract.
Let's look at the difference between Nick Bosa and Brian Burns.
Sure, Nick Bosa is better. And I'm fine with giving him $5 million less a year than Brian Burns or than Nick Bosa. $30 million, sign it. Whatever he's asking, if he needs 27, if he needs 28, if he needs 30, you have to get it done because you turned down the 2 firsts. So you force your hand as a GM. If you say, no, this guy's a part of our long-term plans, we're not wanting to rebuild. Because one, the Panthers, as it stands today, have an edge problem. You don't fix the edge problem by losing a top 10 edge. So, and top 10 is like guaranteed. We can argue top 7. You really need to extend Burns. You need to extend Burns and make the call for Chandler Jones.
I don't feel like Chandler.
You know what I just learned? Joey Bosa's cap hit is only $15 million this season.
We're talking about Brian Burns. This is motherfucker found Joey Nick's brothers.
Yeah, now I just want to see how much because we're paying him 36 and 25, so that's ass. And 32 when he's 31 years old.
But anyways,
I just want to compare it to because Joey Bosa is closer to Brian Burns than Brian Burns is to Nick Bosa. I was just trying to see like that range.
Okay, so look at it like this, Timo. In the similar boat is what the Chargers did with Joey Bosa. They gave him that contract. Like the contract you're hypothetically talking about, they gave him that. So like he just said, they're going to be paying Joey Bosa $36 million in 2025 at 31 years old.
Yeah, and Brian Burns is 25.
No. He's going to we're paying him 20 and we're paying him 36 and 24 when he's 29.
You understand this upcoming season is 2024, right?
What? No, I'm saying the 24-25 season. And then the 24 and then the 25.
Brian Burns is younger. He's 25 years old.
But when did Joey Bosa sign this contract, Timo?
When he was 25.
And now who's in cap trouble? The Chargers.
Well, that's also because we gave out 2 $20 million wide receiver contracts. That didn't help.
That's what I'm saying. And you can front.
Okay,
you can restructure it.
We put ourselves
show me an NFL contract that has been front loaded.
when it keeps getting restructured.
Okay, but like that's not front loading a contract. That's realizing, oh shit, we gave you too much money. We're going to convert this to a signing bonus so we can afford to sign players to make the 53-man roster fit.
Christ.
Yeah, and the Panthers have 20 mil to work with this year, even more on the books for the future. Like I said, the books are wide open. Books aren't a
the
problem.
books were wide open when the Chargers gave Joey Bosa that contract. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That money is going to dry up quicker than you think.
We just stacked up 2 shitty ass contracts on top of that.
Exactly.
So what's to say the Panthers want? You got to pay. You got to pay corners. You got to pay your quarterback at the end of that contract.
That's 5 years. That'll be around the end of the contract.
Wait, Timo, think about this. So you pay Brian Burns $30 million right now when he's 25.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In 4 years, imagine just hypothetically, Jonathan Mingo breaks out and is a wide receiver 1 in the league. Like he's that guy.
You got money for that too?
What?
You got money for that, and you got money for Bryce Young, and you got money for J.C. Horn.
Yeah, we have you don't pay J.C. Horn,
and you got money for you got money for an offensive line to protect Bryce Young because it's already shoddy.
Is it shoddy, or we just had a tough preseason? Like that's what it looks. Because last year the O line was good, and it's the same O line.
The O line was decent last year.
Go look at the grades.
It was what, like 15th?
Fuck PFF.
No, not just that, PFF. Sid. Quarterbacks had the most time in the pocket in the NFL. Top 3.
That's because, he got time. He got time in the pocket because he wasn't making the throw.
I think
you had no quarterback that was making the throw.
Time in the pocket, not time to throw. That's completely different. What I'm saying is that sounded like one of those Timo stats.
No.
You said they had the most time, then you said top 3. Literally right on the heels of it.
Yeah, because I forgot about the Eagles.
Forgot about the Eagles.
I find that hard to believe.
How did you manage that? Carolina Panthers. Let's look at this team. Let's look at this team spending right now. We're pulling up the money.
Pull up the books. You'll see it's wide books.
You gotta go scroll down.
I don't think it's as wide open as you think it is, man.
Who's the best player on the Okay, hold on. Who's the best player on the Panthers right now?
Dude, Jose Abreu has like fucking 14 RBIs in this series.
I don't care what that old man's doing.
Brian Burns, he's making 16.
That's because he's in the last year. That's his 5th year option.
You asked me who the best player was. I gave you that and his contract.
Yes, Brian Burns. Yes.
Taylor Moan's making 13. Shaq Thompson's making 14.
Yep.
So
now look at
Taylor Moan's deal hasn't kicked in yet.
Yes,
not his big money. Not his big money.
Yes, it has.
Let me put some eyes on this before I freak out.
So Christian McCaffrey is an $18 million cap hit from dead cap.
For this year, yeah.
Yeah, for this year. And then DJ Moore, who's calling me right now? Christ.
That don't have nothing to do with the future.
Bitch, you're going to have to wait.
I get on a topic I'm passionate about here, and we have had Jose Abreu. We have had Joey Bosa.
Jose Abreu? Who said anything about Jose Abreu?
Look at your brother. Bro. He's bringing out how Jose Abreu has 55 RBIs.
And DJ Moore is 14 on
again. That's this year. I don't care about.
Let's see.
And we still have 20 mil to work with this year. You could sign him and bring the money up now.
You have 13 in cap space for right now. Show me the 24 numbers. Damn it. You're paying Bumper Pool. Bumper Pool has a $833 cap hit, by the way. So you might want to get rid of that.
He's on the practice squad. I hope he's on the practice squad. He had a great preseason. Bumper Pool deserves a practice squad spot.
$800.
Also one of the best names in football.
Restructured.
Yeah, buddy. In 2025, Taylor Moton's cap hit is $30 million.
Yeah, that's restructured money.
So,
where they pushed it back. I'm saying you can do the opposite of that.
Look at 24.
That's because they kept restructuring Timo.
I mean, you still got to give him that money one way or another.
Exactly. Like I was saying about the Saints and the 49ers. One day you do have to pay the piper.
It doesn't. I'm telling you, bro. If y'all, and he probably won't sign 25, but I'm not giving him any more than.
Oh yeah.
Like Joey Bosa's
So
contract
next year-
is the max. Like
And what was that?
27.
Next
20,
year,
27
yeah,
at the end of it.
27,
27 at the end of it, though.
But
Like-
that all comes down to like just like we were talking about Taylor Moton, if they restructure it to move money back, moving money up. But if you're talking about AAV,
Yeah. So
of
next year,
27,
the Panthers are shitty. So $30 million to Taylor Moton, almost 16 to Dante Jackson.
and look
Derek
how much
Brown.
money's opened up.
Derek Brown gets almost 12.
There's more money on the books
Von,
next
Von Bell gets 11.
You got to pay Derek
Yeah.
Brown.
Yeah, dude.
Von Bell gets
That's
11.
That's going to be over 20. That's going to be over $20 million.
That's next
Austin
year. He ain't
Corbett,
free
Austin
agent this
Corbett gets
offseason.
10, and Hayden Hurst gets 10, and then Adam Thielen gets about 10.
I'm telling you, Timo, it's not as open as
It's only 10, but you got 5 guys making $10 to $12 million.
How many teams across the league can say more than that? You told me I got 4 or 5 guys over 10 mil. How many other teams got 10 players?
Yeah, but it's Von Bell, Austin
we're-
Corbett, and Hayden Hurst.
Okay, but what
And Adam Thielen.
we're talking about the fact that even though your cap space is decent, giving an edge 30, we're going to keep with the $30 million. Giving an edge $30 million.
Mm-hmm.
So now that year that Taylor Moton's got to be paid, y'all have to pay two players $60 million.
That's if we give them all 30 next year. It depends on how it's structured.
Okay, well, no, okay.
It can obviously be made
a lot better.
But what did you just?
It's a lot better.
So what did you just say was y'all's biggest problem?
Edge.
Okay.
Edge dip.
Okay, so now how are you going to afford to fix that problem if you already have to pay your O-line that has showed promise? You're going to eventually have to pay your quarterback over $40 million.
If 3-4 years down the road.
That's
for Icky.
I mean, yeah, Icky's got 3 years. Bryce Young and got 4.
I'm telling you.
Icky has 4 more.
I'm telling you, y'all will regret.
Yeah, I got you.
Y'all will regret this whole Brian Burns ordeal.
They had $50 million.
If y'all should have evaluated. Y'all should have evaluated. You should have seen what motherfuckers were getting in free agency. You should have known that Nick Bosa was going to get over $30 million. You should have seen that he was going to become the highest paid defensive player of all time. That's cherry pick. That was so easy to see. And then you should have been like, are we going to nut up and pay Brian Burns top 3 money because that's what he's going to request? Or are we going to tell him that we're not going to give him any more than 25 and he can take it, or we can trade him for 2 first-round picks? 2 good
you still can't get
picks.
The thing is now, if you go back to trade him just because it's a contract dispute, you're not getting what you did last year.
You
wouldn't get the 2 first.
It wouldn't be over
last year.
So Timo.
I'm saying if you offered that again
if you
today,
trade him now, now. I'm saying but y'all should have been smart enough to see what direction this was heading. We knew this was going to happen all along. We knew this, and we don't fucking sit in the office 10 hours a day talking about fucking finances and football players and cap hits and salaries. We don't, but it's so easy to see.
What I'd do to be there. If Scott Fritter had me in the room, we'd have this man sign this offseason. But I'm saying now with the situation sitting as is, you can't not pay him. You can't. You look like a clown. Scott Fritter would have to be fired if Brian Burns leaves. If he walks, if he don't play Sunday, because yesterday he missed practice, didn't practice. Today he did. I'm thinking either talks are going well because he's back at practice.
Well, I mean, Wednesdays are walkthroughs.
You know what doesn't?
Yesterday was a walkthrough.
You're paying Taylor.
Wednesdays are walkthroughs as well.
Yeah, he missed yesterday, and he came back today. It's the same scenario he came back to.
Yeah, Taylor Moton's also making $30 million the next year. For the next 2 years, he gets $30 million a year.
Yeah, they restructured him back. Like they've moved him back for the last 5 years.
There's no one else on the roster after that. So, but in 2025, they have $180 million in cap.
But we can't
There's
sit here
only
and say
8 people on the books. They're going to be adding
There's not
players
8 people on the
to.
books.
okay, listen to me. Y'all were sitting here and we were fine with 27. If they got it done for 27, y'all are like more than dandy. But you're telling me if he gets $3 million more dollars, which is what we're gonna cut a kicker.
It's not that simple. It's not that simple. You don't look at it as it's $3 million. You have to look at where that lines up on like the list of edges. We're talking about paying this man Aaron Donald money. At one point, Aaron Donald was considered like to be becoming one of the most dominant forces in
He's
NFL
an
history.
interior. He's an interior player.
It doesn't
got
not
edge
matter.
money.
It does not matter. But that's my point. And now we're talking about paying him more than TJ Watt. Paying TJ fucking Watt.
Sack record, TJ Watt.
But this is where y'all are.
Sack record in 15 games, TJ Watt.
Yes, I understand. I
I
understand your dispute.
wish you would have played that extra game. I wish you would have played.
I understand y'all's dispute, but I'm also going to tell you this is the same thing I was telling you when Danny Dimes was getting $40 million, when all these quarterbacks were getting new deals.
It's not.
It's the change of the market, and y'all are not trying to justify it by being old heads and saying, "Oh, back a couple years ago when TJ Watt got this money."
The issue isn't the issue isn't him getting the money. It's the issue that the Panthers have put themselves in this terrible situation when you could have got 2 firsts from a team that's going to win less than 5 games.
Like if y'all weren't going to pay, like this is my whole thing. If y'all don't get the deal done, if y'all were not serious about paying him, what he asked
you should have already signed it to him.
Should have traded
before now.
No, that his agent would have told him to wait. His agent would have told him to wait.
I agree.
The market did.
If we never
and
planned
that's exactly what he did.
I'm saying from a team perspective, what the team should have done.
If we never
the team can't force him to sign the contract. His agent would have told him to wait.
Okay.
If we never planned to pay Burns, obviously he's gone last year at the deadline. Like he'd have been packed up, pack your bags, have fun in LA. But I'm telling you, and we can move on after this if y'all got anything else to say. If we lose Brian Burns, if we lose him at this point, and it comes down to if it is a trade and we get less than 2 firsts, which it would be, fully expected.
100%. I don't even know. I don't even know if y'all would get a first.
Might get a second.
Or if y'all get a first, it's just going to be a first. Maybe a first and a fourth.
Regardless, if we lose him or he's traded, and I already told you how I feel about the contract. I don't care. Y'all are making a bigger deal out of it than I feel like it is.
Well, no.
But if he's moved, I will be the most upset. I will be with this team that I have been in all my years of living. And I'm talking about I was 13 when we lost Steve Smith. I was 12 when we lost Julius Peppers. I was upset when Cam got cut after Matt Rule telling me he had the job. But this would be the most upset I've been.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a real, like, what y'all did with all the staff changes and bringing in new talent and trying to turn everything to a better direction. It would be the biggest punch in the gut for like everything to the fans.
What makes it worse? What makes it worse is Brian Burns ain't only one of your captains. Shaq Thompson's lobbying for him. I mean, Shaq Thompson's marching into the front office telling Scott, "Pay this man." And him and Bryce Young are buddy. There's something new with them every time they take the field together, like new. But yeah. It's everything he is for Carolina, everything he does, everything he is in the locker room, the ties he has, but get it done.
That's the thing. When the Piper comes a collecting for the Chargers, that's going to be tough because I mean realistically all 3 of them have to go.
You create these windows for your teams, like your windows of winning, and the best teams with the best front offices are able to keep it. And it's just how you're able to structure your window. Like the Chargers situation, they started throwing money willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Like they went and traded for Khalil Mack's contract, knowing what it was. They went and traded for J.C. Jackson.
Well, I think their situation, they saw what they had in Herbert. They saw that their receiving core was aging. They saw that
last year.
There was two holes in the O line. Center and left tackle. Rashawn Slater, Corey Lindsey.
Yeah.
They filled the O line to protect their quarterback that showed potential. They already had the offensive weapons. Bring in big money assets for the defense. Try and win a Super Bowl.
Don't worry.
Last year was
when they fired their head coach. When they fire their head coach this year.
Oh, it's going to get blown up. It's going to get blown up.
No.
Unless they make a deep run, it's going to get blown up.
I'm telling you, with all the talent they have,
make either the Super Bowl or the.
With all the talent they have, it'll either be
have to make it this year.
Kellen Moore is good enough and proved that he can take the job if the offense looks nasty, or
which it has been reported to be. I'll drop Sailor right now for Ben Johnson. I'll do that shit right now.
I'm also thinking Dan Campbell's. If they don't do something, Dan Campbell's getting fired and Ben stays in the house.
Because I don't think Dan Campbell's a bad coach. He's just been put in the worst possible situation. I don't know how much in a great direction.
I don't know how much Dan's handling X's and O's. I just know he's like a big motivator, team player.
He's the voice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you have OCs and DCs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're being honest. That's why he's the head coach. Like, you have an OC and DC for a reason.
Yeah. Of course. I know he was a defensive guy.
I'm not calling shit, but I will make these boys run through brick walls for you.
Dan Campbell was a tight end.
I stand corrected. He just looked like a defensive guy.
Taking the fucking knees out.
Wasn't Andy Reid a tight end?
I think he's more of a wide receiver of cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
I do think he was a tight end, though.
I don't know. I didn't even know Andy Reid played football, for being honest.
Well, I mean, he's old, Sid, but I mean, they had football.
Doesn't look like he played football. That's all I'm saying.
He could have been a center.
So what's next, fellas?
Fuck me, dude.
Biggest
Our fantasy.
Almost giving up 45 runs in 3 games.
Are you still watching right now? And y'all just getting blistered?
No, I'm not watching. I'm just getting updates on my phone. Verlander threw
it. Astros just won't quit scoring.
Verlander threw it. Yeah, we've allowed like 18 home runs in 3 games.
I mean, that's pretty solid.
Yeah,
the pitching staff is on fire.
Definitely not when we were half a game up going into the series. Actually, we were tied with the Mariners.
Now you're gonna be battling with the M's.
What do you mean? The M's were already leading the division.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Astros.
It's been the Mariners.
Yeah, they've been because Julio went on that crazy stretch.
They've been hotter than fish grease since trade deadline.
After tonight, we have 27 more games. 15 of them come against the Astros, Jays, and Mariners. 7 against the Mariners. Another 4 game against the Stros, and then a 4 game against the Jays, and then 12 games that are against like people below 500. I'd love to get to 95
Me and Timo
wins.
are hoping Rafaela turns out to be Fred Lynn. That's what we're
doing. If we could win 19 out of these next 27.
Okay.
If we can somehow go 19-8 over these next 27, I like our odds to contend. If we fizzle out and struggle to hit 90 games, then I feel like we're gonna either get first rounded or maybe play upset and then be a second round out.
You said you want to go 19-8
in these last 27.
So that's what they need to go in the last 27.
That's not what we need to go. I would like to get to 95 wins, especially with how good we've played all year. But I mean, 19-7 going into the playoffs is normally a good recipe, but
Sid, it does look like the Sox.
19-7 is a tall task.
It does look like the Sox are going to overpromise what you said. We wouldn't win 80 games. It's looking like we're going to win 80, at least.
Did I say 80?
Yes.
Yeah, you said 80. You swore up and down it was 80.
What are y'all at right now?
79.
No, y'all are not at 79.
What are you talking about? You should be.
No, the fucking
just said they'd
AL
have
West. The AL West isn't even at 79 wins. The Astros are at 79.
Dude, we've won like
wins.
105 games.
Y'all are at
We've won like
72.
Match
105
weekend?
games.
Match weekend?
Yes, you're fucking tweaking.
Hold on, wait.
Y'all are-
Somebody.
We've won like 105 games. Sid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. 2018. Eat your heart out.
Dude, we're like
Who's that? Who did I
we're
look
playing
at?
our AAA
Who did
team
I-
right
Yeah,
now.
man,
The
you would be.
starters-
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah, man.
starters would be-
We're fourth in our division, but we'd be leading the AL West.
Oh no, I was looking at Houston.
That's how the AL
I
East
looked at
feels,
Houston.
Sid. You just like it's like, yeah, fellas, we might win 85 games. We're not even going to sniff a playoff spot over in the AL East.
My bad. I looked at the Astros earlier, and I thought I was looking at the. Okay.
I wish we could be in the AL Central, bro. We might. Have
You're
80
telling
wins
me.
right now.
You're telling me.
Y'all
The
are on the
Sox
East
might.
Coast. Suck my dick.
What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
What does that have to do with it,
Texas is in the center of the United States. We should be in the AL Central.
bro? Shut up.
Just imagine Texan now as the Northwestern.
My God, that. Jesus Christ.
There's the baseball talk people just skip through.
Holy fuck, the Braves are ridiculous.
So I saw.
It's the best lineup of all time.
Wait, what? Is it actually like
It's the best 1
statistically?
through 9 of all time.
Statistically? And what though?
It has to
Like,
be
what is it?
dang close.
You're claiming it. Okay, I thought you were saying like they pulled up some statistic about team hitting.
No,
or something.
no. I mean, it's like I think their 9-hole probably hits like 300.
They're only pacing for 106 wins.
Only.
Hey,
I mean,
Jesus
Christ.
but they seem like they're better than that. Like, which
Marcell
is insane.
Ozuna.
106 wins
Hey.
is all time. What
If
are
you
doing?
want to go take a quiet look,
106 wins is
no,
not
we're not
all
gonna
time.
we're not gonna
Yes,
promote.
it is.
106 wins is all
The
time.
record
no,
for
it's
it's
not.
only 8 less than the record for wins in a season.
8 is a lot in the MLB. You're talking about the difference between 92 wins and 100 wins.
8's a lot anywhere.
What he said.
What he said.
Anyways,
But still,
if you want to go
106
take
is
a quiet
all
look,
time.
I'm not gonna promote this guy. I'm not gonna go promote this guy. But just look on your phones. We don't have to say anything. Take a quiet look at Marcell Ozuna from the Braves stats this season. Just go take a quiet look. Look him up.
quiet look. I'm Ozuna from
Look
the
it up, Sid.
Braves.
Ozuna from the Braves.
He doesn't play
Ozuna.
for the Braves anymore.
Yes, he
Yes, he
does.
does. Bro, you're on.
He's
You're on
Marcell
Mars.
Ozuna with the Braves.
Is there a
Ozuna,
second
oh,
Marcell
no.
Ozuna?
No, he's still.
He might
on
be
the
playing
Braves.
this season.
He never left. Oh my! I just looked at one statistic.
Yeah.
The quietest. Hold on, wait. The quietest comeback season ever.
Well, that's because nobody's going to promote this guy. But
Dude, he's a dual sport athlete, bro. He's also a NASCAR driver.
I'm not seeing it here, man.
Bro, are you
Marcell
are you-
Ozuna's stats.
Are you on crack?
I'm literally looking at. Hold on.
Look at
His
the Braves
2023
hitting stats.
stats.
I just looked at them. They're solid.
Is Google harder than it used to be 10 minutes? Like,
Bro,
how
I
we got
don't
on?
got
I
his,
put that in 2
like-
seconds.
I got like his. It's like
Put it down.
early-
Put it down. We're not giving this guy any praise.
We're
saying his
talking
name.
about
We're saying
Marcell
his-
Ozuna.
We're saying
The
his
fucker,
government
like-
name. We're saying his government
Yeah,
name.
we're
What are you
saying his
talking about?
name. We're saying his name, but I'm not going to praise him. But you're going to show why I'm saying look at his stats.
I don't understand.
We're saying it's a quiet season. We'll keep it quiet.
What is he hitting? Is it because he's hitting 270?
No,
He's having a good
it's
season.
because of the HR stat.
33?
Out of the 8-hole.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was hitting 8-hole, but
Yeah, he's hitting in the bottom 3 of the lineup, bro.
For a guy who's coming off of a DUI and like
yeah, but 33 home runs isn't all that crazy.
From your 8-hole hitter,
I mean, yeah, but it's Marcell
Hey,
Ozuna.
Hey, Norman,
if Connor
Norman.
Wong had 33 home runs,
former-
I'd be giving this man the MVP.
If Connor Wong had 33 home runs, he would get moved into the top 5 of your lineup.
They don't have to do that. That's the point. That lineup is that good.
They have to be creeping up on an all-time home run record, like for a season as a
The
team.
Yankees own it.
It's like
I don't
304.
They don't count.
I think it's like 304.
It
doesn't count.
They play at Wallace.
Hey man, statistically, Fenway's shorter. That's all I'm saying.
No, it has one dimension in right field.
Statistically, Fenway's shorter. Yeah, it is the truth.
No, it has
It's
one
actually
dimension
the
in right
truth.
field, down the line.
Well, actually, it's Wrigley. Wrigley's the shortest, and it's Fenway. Like
No,
that's actually.
Regular
That's
because
actual, I mean, don't make up excuses now. Just accept it. It's okay.
We play in a small park. Nobody's denying that.
It's got an 18-foot high wall.
The fuck does that mean to me?
It's like the Yankees have the same dimensions, no wall.
You got a wall. You gotta get under it. You gotta get
You'd
under
have
it.
to hit a ball farther to center in
You
Yankee Stadium
have
than you
to
would.
get
To
At
center.
center,
under
at
it.
center. But how many home runs are just dead center?
I'm
At
saying Yankee
Fenway-
Stadium is bigger than
Fenway's
Fenway
hard.
Park. Give it up. I said Yankee Stadium is bigger than Fenway Park. Give it up.
We also have the deepest dimensions.
No, you do not.
Dude,
No, you don't.
The triangle is the deepest part in any ballpark. The triangle?
And then you have the shortest left field pole, the shortest
No,
right field
don't.
pole.
It ain't the shortest left field.
It's not the shortest. No, it's not. It's actually not.
310 is not the shortest.
Look it
Fine.
up. I've
The
looked
shortest
this
right-
up before. That's how I know.
Bro thinks
The shortest right field is right down the line, 290. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But
You
that's
can
like
have
right
that.
down the line. But it immediately deepens up to right center all the way around to the triangle.
Yeah.
Then bends back in, and then you got to hit over 18-foot high wall. Regardless, it's called the short porch for Yankee Stadium for a reason.
Oh, I'm not denying that Yankee Stadium's a playground. But I'm saying,
Okay.
like,
But that
you
doesn't make
cannot
sense.
say that and then just act like Fenway is not. Because Fenway
No, nobody-
definitely is.
But there's a difference between Yankee Stadium and Fenway Park. Sure, you
It's
get more
minuscule.
doubles.
It's minuscule.
When we're talking about home runs, when
Oh,
we're talking about home runs, sure you get more doubles at Fenway because of the wall.
I don't
but
want
you
to
would
hear
get
it,
more
man. I don't want to
home
hear
runs
it. I
elsewhere.
don't want to hear it. It's just as much of a hitter-friendly park as Yankee Stadium is. It is just as much
it's
of a
not.
playground.
No,
It's not the
Yes,
same
it
guy.
is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Statistically, it's not.
Sure, we'll lead the
Because
league in doubles.
statistically, 71% of people are right-handed. So 71% of people have to hit it over an 18-foot wall.
That's the point. That makes it less hitter friendly than the other park.
Does it
What
change the
makes it-
dimensions of
you
the
get
park?
doubles.
Does
But
it change the
home
fact
runs-
that it's the same?
it's the same level of hitter friendly, and then
And what
give
did
a
Timo
reason
just
why
say?
it's
What did
less
Timo just
hitter
say?
friendly.
What did Timo just say? What did Timo just say?
I didn't hear him.
You get more doubles. So is that not still hitter friendly? Okay,
No,
so
but the
what? It's not a
argument-
home run, but it's still a double.
You
It's
get
still a
an
hit.
instant
argument.
run,
It's
or
still
you get to stand at second.
Does that change the terminology of hit?
Yes.
Does that change? No, it does not.
Sid.
No, it does not change what a hit is.
You
fucking
instantly get a
argument-
run.
It does not
the
change
art-
what a hit is. It does not change what a hit is.
Excuse me,
It does
friend.
not change what a hit is.
Doubles off the monster are home runs in Yankee Stadium, and that's an instantaneous
But that's
run.
not hitter friendly. That's got nothing to do with it being hitter friendly.
It's
Nothing
less
else.
hitter friendly. It's less hitter friendly. It's less hitter friendly. Yes.
No, it's
It's
not. No,
less
it's not.
hitter-friendly.
It's still a hit. It's still a hit. It's still a hit. Is it not a hit? If it's not a hit, I'll say I'm wrong.
It's a big
If it's not a
difference
hit,
in
I'll
the
say
hit.
I'm wrong. If it's not a hit, I'll say I'm wrong. If it's not a hit,
No,
I'll say I'm wrong.
It's the caliber.
Tell me it's
of
not a hit. Tell me it's
The
not a
type
hit.
of hit matters. The
Tell
type
me
of
it's
hit
not a
matters.
hit.
The
No, it
type
does
of hit
not.
matters. Yes, it
It's
does.
a hit
Yes, it does.
friendly park. Hit friendly.
I
Is
was
it
like-
hit
Yes.
friendly?
I would
So
like
you
to
got
see-
one. So you got one part that you're much more
It's
likely to
still
on the
a
same
hit.
ball. On the
It's
same
still a
ball.
hit.
I'll wait my turn.
One's a home run. One's a double. Tanner.
It's still a hit. Hit friendly, not home run friendly. Hit
Tanner,
friendly.
You're
Can I
trying
turn?
so
What do
hard.
hitters do? No, what do hitters do? What do hitters do? What do hitters do? What do hitters do? Tell me what hitters do.
You're just
Tell
being
me what
stubborn.
hitters do.
Have it.
Tell me
Being
what hitters
stubborn.
do. Tell me what
Can I
hitters
Let
turn?
do.
Timo talk. Let Timo talk.
He can talk after this.
Let
Tell me
Timo
what
talk.
hitters
No,
do.
let
Tell
Timo-
me
let
what
Timo
hitters
talk.
do.
Let
Timo,
Timo
tell me
talk.
what
Let
hitters
Timo
do.
talk.
Timo, tell me what
talk.
hitters do. Hold
Let
on, hold
Timo
on.
talk.
Timo, tell me what hitters do. What do hitters do?
Hitters
Don't answer.
happen to hit.
Hitters
but-
happen to hit. So what
but
would hit
Sid-
and Freddie mean, Nolan? It means they get more
Oh, so
fucking
you're gonna
hits.
cut him off?
It
You're
means
gonna
they
tell him
get
to
more
talk and then cut
fucking
him off?
hits. It means they get
This
more
is not-
fucking hits.
Shut up, bro.
This is
Shut up.
this was not. This is not. Sid, I'm glad you got that off your chest and everything, but the argument was home runs.
The argument was never home runs. I said it does not make. I
Don't
said it does
tell
not
me.
make. I said it does not make Yankee Stadium more hitter friendly than Fenway. That's the words that came out of my mouth. And then Nolan tried to tell me that a home run and a hit are not hits.
That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said.
The argument stemmed off of me saying we were talking about the home run record.
Are there more home runs at Yankee Stadium? Duh.
Yes.
That's the argument.
As a Red Sox fan,
talking about.
But as a Red Sox fan, you cannot ignore the fact that Fenway is a playground.
Nobody's ignoring it. Nobody has ever denied that.
Sure.
Nobody's ever denied that.
But
it's just as hitter friendly as Yankee Stadium. That is the argument I'm making.
No.
When the argument is home runs, that's a different conversation. Is it not?
Yes, but the main argument was not about home runs.
Sid, that's what it all stemmed off of. We were screaming about the home run.
And then Nolan tried to tell me that
I didn't say it wasn't a hit. I said a home run is way more significant than a fucking double.
It's still a hit, man.
Bro, eat my dick.
It's still a hit. Is it not a hit? If it's not a hit, I'll fucking end stream right now. If it's not a hit, I'll leave. If it's not a hit, I'll leave. If it's not a hit, I'll leave.
Sid, you get to play at two places. We're gonna lock you up until you hit a home run. Okay.
Where are you picking?
I would hit a home run at Fenway first because the right field line is only 290.
You're not going backside in 290. Sorry, pal.
I'd go backside 290 before I pulled 340.
It's not 340.
340. You don't have to pull it 340.
You don't.
It's got an 8-foot wall in fucking Yankee Stadium.
8. So you're gonna hit over an 18-foot one?
I'm saying I would go backside 290 before I went pull side 340.
Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I swear to God.
50 fucking
oh my fucking god.
Dog.
Look up what is the left field dimension? What is the left field dimension in Yankee Stadium?
320.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I hate this motherfucker, bro.
Sid, hold on. Sid talking about, and by the way, Nolan, for him to go backside 290, he would have to take it right down. You
gotta hit the foul pole.
Well, whenever you go backside, it's got the spin on it. It would curve around the pole.
So you're just gonna hit a big fade.
Shut up.
I hit one at East Duplin like that would have dropped 10. I was standing on first base. But
oh my god, dude! You really sat here and
standing on first base. So you had a 200-foot pop-up ball, Sid?
If it had been a left center, it would have went over the scoreboard.
So you had a 200-foot pop-up ball. That's. And Sid's like, yeah, I'd definitely go backside 290 with a perfect slice right down the right field line.
It's precision, man. It's precision. It's hard to go.
Imagine Sid's like, he's been out a week, and we're just clearing the infield right now. We're just, yeah, man, the 18-foot high wall, I'm coming. The pitcher.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you sat here and screamed at me for 5 whole minutes because I said a home run is more significant than a double, and you're like, it's still a hit all the same.
Because I was arguing hitter friendly.
But the argument,
if you're more likely to hit a home run on the same trajectory of the ball,
Nolan,
it's more hitter friendly.
What does it count as in the scorebook? A hit.
One of them counts for a run instantaneously. One of them is an instant run on the board.
But we're not talking about runner friendly parks, are we? We're talking about hitter-friendly parks. Timo, tell me I'm wrong. Timo, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Timo, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Tell me I'm wrong. I've never heard of runner-friendly parks. What is a runner-friendly park? What is a runner-friendly park? What is a runner-friendly park? Please, dear God, explain it. Please, dear God, explain it.
You just made it up.
Because it's not a thing. A home run and a double off the wall is still a fucking hit. So what would that mean? What would that mean?
I'm with you, bro. I'm done.
That would mean that it's hitter friendly.
You're so stubborn.
Okay, Nolan. So hypothetical situation. Hypothetical situation. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
I'm putting football talks being delayed.
Let's talk fantasy. Hold on. They've already left. We're talking to ourselves. Let's talk about fantasy.
Put it into this perspective right here. Imagine in 162 games, 81 home games for the Red Sox, 81 home games for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Imagine y'all both allow, say, I mean, what would about 5 hits a game? Imagine y'all both allow 600 hits in a season.
5-6 hits a game.
I'm just saying.
Pitching? Can we sign him?
Just imagine y'all allow 6 hits a game at home. Imagine y'all give up 600 hits.
See you in October,
Which
pal.
park is more friendly? Is more hitter friendly? If y'all both allowed 600 hits, which park is more hitter friendly?
Like,
What does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter that there were 20 more home runs at Yankee Stadium and 20 more doubles at Fenway? Y'all allowed the same amount of hits, did you not?
What does it matter? You gave up 20 more runs. That's the whole point.
It's not about runner friendly, Nolan. It's not about runs. It's about hits. It's about hits.
I'll only refer to parks as runner friendly. How runner friendly are they now?
It's not about runs. It's about hits.
Oh my god!
So how are you going to win a baseball game, Sid, with all these hits but no runs?
We're not talking about winning baseball games. We're talking about hitter-friendly parks. If y'all allow, oh shit, I said 600 hits at home. So let's cut. So 600 hits at home. That's like 10 hits a game, Timo. If really like 13 or 14. If y'all allow 300 hits at home in a season, both a piece. Yankees give up 300 hits at home.
Oh, I thought we were just giving up 600 hits this season. I was about to say, see you
and
in October.
We're terrible, bro.
Hey, and I said at home too. So that's half a season. 600 hits in half a season. That's why I cut it down to 300. If y'all give up 300 hits at home and the Yankees give up 300 hits at home, which park is more hitter friendly?
The one where the balls actually count.
But Sid, you said what was funny to me was you were like,
the one where
so
they
what,
instantly get a run on
20
the
more
ball.
home runs.
Well, it matters outside of it being hitter friendly. But we're talking about hitter friendly.
It's so what the fuck? You're unserious, bro. You gotta be.
I'm so dead ass.
Sid,
They're 300 hits.
You're too smart for
I
this.
understand the numbers are the same, Sid. I understand the numbers.
So
are the
would
same.
you not say that they're equally as hitter friendly if they allow the same number of hits?
I would say the one with the ball flying out more would be more hitter friendly.
Like, does that not click in your brain? That
it
the
makes
ball going
sense.
out,
What I'm telling you is that it's still a hit.
Sure.
Fucking shit. But what if it counts for a run by itself?
So if y'all are not allowing, so if you let's just say you and the Yankees rank 29th and 30th in hits allowed, we're tied at 300 at home.
Okay.
Sign us up.
Y'all are still allowing the most hits in the MLB at home. So would you not say that then y'all now have equally hitter-friendly parks if y'all are allowing the most hits?
Imagine that's how we knew the season was going to go, and we just go into it. And we see we got a road game at Yankee Stadium, and just know that you just know you're getting shut down, pal. Only 6 hits this game.
We can't. No more, no less.
You just gotta wait for him to come back to Fenway. We're splitting this series this season. See you at home.
Oh my god!
Got to battle in these non-Yankee games to see who's going to get home field position for October in the ALCS.
Bro, let's talk about something else, bro. I'm so over this. I'm so over listening to this man talk.
Did we want to talk fantasy?
Let's talk about fantasy, bro. But yeah, I don't think we've done it yet, have we?
Sid, have you been able to see any of the teams?
He's looked at
all the teams. I even put my comments in the group chat. You should go look at them.
So
yeah, I've been trying to flip cars all day.
Bottom line, I won the draft.
Word.
That was not bottom line. I didn't rank a 1-2. I just said the top 2.
Sid, you literally told me earlier, quote unquote, your team has no holes.
I said your team has no holes. That does not mean you have the best team.
I mean,
you have 3. You have 3 starting receivers. You have 3 starting running backs.
I did draft Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, that was terrible, bro. I don't know what you were thinking.
You should have saw him. He took Bijan and he was like, I don't know how that went, man.
I wouldn't have drafted 7. I wouldn't. I mean, Bijan's a safe bet. He's going to be a workhorse. They had
he was stressing about it already. He was like, I don't know if that was good.
They had a top 10 rushing offense last year with Tyler Algier, and now they can add a guy that can catch the ball. Yeah. He's a powerful runner. Bijan's a safe pick. I like the Bijan pick.
No, I'm not complaining about the pick. I'm talking about Timo stressing out. He's like, I don't know, man.
Did you draft him in the first round?
7.
Yeah, 7.
Maybe too high, maybe 9 to 11. But
the second option would have been I go Diggs.
I wouldn't have drafted Cooper
Diggs?
Kupp with. I wouldn't have drafted Cooper.
I would have
Kupp
went Diggs if it weren't Bijan.
I wouldn't have drafted Cooper Kupp with Nate's phone.
No, tell him about Nate's team.
Kobe's team is some doggy piss.
Can we talk about Slim Pickens over here?
Are you talking about Mike's team? Yeah, Mike was in my top 2.
What?
Yeah, Mike was in my top 2. Mike's team is fire.
Mike's football team's in your top 2.
Yeah.
The one with Tyler Conklin and Drake London starting this Sunday.
I don't think Drake London will be that
Drake
bad.
London is a wide
I don't think Drake London. I don't think Drake London deserves the hype that he's been getting fantasy wise. Just because Desmond Ridder. That's all I need.
But I feel like in comparison to the league, I feel like in comparison to
Mike Williams,
got a better
Mike
team.
Williams. You know how I feel about Mike Williams. But I mean, Herbert, Saquon, Aaron Jones, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
If I had to put a third,
defense,
Timmy, I'd say you're in the top 4. There's just a lot of uncertainty, and then Cooper Kupp is just.
You're telling me, how do you think I was sitting there? How do you think I was sitting there on draft night?
What else was on the board?
Tweaking.
It would have been AJ Brown.
I definitely would have drafted. I would have drafted AJ Brown, even if it was side by side.
Are you talking about first or second round?
In the second.
On the second? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have drafted AJ Brown regardless.
I'll take that.
And that is why Nolan's team is so good. Right there.
AJ Brown getting to 19 was a godsend. I'm so happy about that. Like AJ Brown is a top 15 fantasy player.
Like that would have probably flipped. Like I don't know what Nolan would have drafted, but I doubt he would have drafted Cooper Kupp. Even if he would have drafted Cooper Kupp, now his team would be in the position your team.
I have my draft plan. Hold on. So in the second, I was looking at CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, and Jalen Waddle.
You would have went Mixon then.
I would not have went Mixon. I would have went because I didn't think CeeDee Lamb was going to go 12 or 13 or whatever he went.
He went.
I was really looking at Waddle. I wanted to pick a lot of, and I was like, nah.
CeeDee went really high.
CeeDee went
for Dak Prescott to be throwing him the football.
If Cooper Kupp comes back, I'm fine. If Cooper Kupp's coming back and he's Cooper Kupp,
yeah,
but he wasn't even Cooper Kupp last year.
He was when he played.
He was hurt, and Matthew Stafford was hurt.
I don't know, man. I just don't trust the whole Cooper Kupp thing. Personally,
like everybody on that Rams team was hurt. They still and Allen Robinson.
So who's your preseason pick for who's getting this Brazilian wax? At the
Colby. like Nate's team is dog piss, and Colby's team is a tier lower. And what kind of name is Colby got going on? I don't even understand that.
Yeah,
I guess he's got a lot riding on this season. I have no idea. I guess it's just because all his money goes to his girlfriend.
I want to say something right now, but I'm not going to say it.
Well, she ain't getting shit out of him this year.
Sorry, babe. It's Beanie Weenies again tonight.
Yeah,
I got a Brazilian wax I'm paying for.
Yeah, Frank and Beans, buddy. It was honestly though out of the group of 12, Colby would probably be the least shy to get a Brazilian. He'd probably be like, "Yeah, wax my shit up. I don't care." Like I just could not imagine.
I got to play Dylan Carlson this Sunday, by the way.
Daniel Carlson.
Yeah, Daniel Carlson.
So, yeah. So for reference,
oh my God, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong. But
look, all I'm saying,
we had the fourth best kicker in the league go in the 9th before the other 3.
I wouldn't even see DC's guaranteed 4th best kicker in the league.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a very
okay. So let's Butker
projected 4th kicker went before Justin Tucker, Harrison Butker, Evan McPherson,
Justin Tucker, Evan McPherson, Harrison Butker, and then Daniel. I would say Daniel Carlson.
I would definitely not say.
I think I took Riley Patterson. Hopefully, he's going to be busy this season out there in Detroit.
I would not say Evan McPherson is the top 3.
Riley Patterson.
Actually, just kidding. Fuck Justin Tucker. Cameron Dicker's the number 1 kicker in the league. I don't care.
Okay.
Eddie Pinheiro is good unless we're playing.
But let's talk about one thing. Like I cannot imagine the pain of having a wax strip peeled off my ball sack.
Yeah, that's
Somebody's gonna imagine it.
I really
Won't
hope
be
it's
me.
Wyatt. I really hope it's Wyatt.
Can we all go? If it's Wyatt, he
Yes.
won't do it. He'll pussy out. Or he won't pussy out. He'll just be like, I'm not doing that shit. And nobody's going to tell him no.
I don't think Nate's team is that bad. Like looking at it,
Nate's
other
team's
than
not
RB2.
Nate's team's
I mean, there's some high upside, but some
but
really low.
Colby's team is just. I don't know where he was. If he was
I
drafting,
guess he went the no wide receiver route. I don't know. Because I mean,
In a PPR
Christian Watson,
league.
Deontay Johnson, and Tyler Lockett.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It sounds worse when you say it. Love you, Colby, but
And
Christ.
what's his running back? What's his running back?
Find a home.
His running backs are Eckler and Mixon. That's
I
good.
don't even like that.
What do you mean you don't like that?
Yo, did you not? Did you miss this whole offseason where Joe Mixon was involved in like 6 domestic disputes?
If he
He
plays,
shot a kid. Like, did we forget that
We're
happened?
talking about fantasy. He's playing.
The
We're talking about
charges got
fantasy.
dropped.
I know, but I'm saying, like, still, like,
He's playing. If he's Joe Mixon,
I feel like Joe Mixon's in a better spot because Samaje Perine no longer in the picture.
exactly. Samaje Perine was sniping last year. Tell him, Sid.
he wasn't sniping. He was there.
You
When
literally were
Joe
complaining
Mixon
every
got
week
hurt.
about Samaje Perine getting touchdowns.
I want to give a shout out to myself for this pod. I've been standing up for the last hour
Are you actually like falling?
on my feet.
56 minutes. Chill out.
So we weren't just chatting it up before this.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But yeah,
Duff's team is third worst because he has to. His elite players have to play like elite players, or he's going to lose every week.
breaking news: you draft elite fantasy players to play elite.
No, I'm saying, but he only has 3. He's got 3 elite players, and if they drop anything less than what they're like the high end of their projections, then he's losing every week.
He's got Patty, right?
Well, we pray for that to happen
Patty and
this weekend.
CMC and Patty and Daniel Carlson, Devonta Smith, George Kittle. But even then, I don't think George Kittle will be that.
He's not going to be a league winner.
No. D-Hop is in a bad situation.
This season's to be playing for keeping wax off your sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing to win.
Like,
we're playing for play against the
like, because they do everything down there, right?
Oh no, a
yeah.
Brazilian's all the hair off your body except the one that's on your head.
Wait, what?
A
They do
Brazilian?
like arms and shit. I thought it was just.
Yes.
I
I
don't think that's right.
thought it
bro.
was just
I think a Brazilian.
undercarriage.
I think
thought
a
it was
Brazilian
undercarriage.
is like yeah, like bikini area.
You naughty bits.
Hold on, let's see what a male Brazilian wax entails.
Wyatt thanked me for taking Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen. I was like, "Are you on Mars?" Like,
Jalen Hurts has so much more fantasy upside than Josh Allen.
not really. Not much more.
Oh, there's one in Jacksonville.
Oh, I know.
Look up the areas that they cover. But I mean,
It's all the hair off your body, right?
No. It is like the below the belt, but
Yeah.
so there is the mons pubis, which is above, and then I'm gonna go in order. 2 inches along the upper thigh from where it meets the pubic area, so like your line, and then like where your leg connects. So 2 inches from there.
Why they gotta have
Shaft,
so much room?
scrotum, in between the glutes. So it is gooch,
undercarriage.
butthole, and all.
it's everything.
Oh my god! Oh, Kobe!
They said shaft like they're gonna wrap it around, and just spin it off. Like you just take the wax, and just do it all the way.
I want to say shout out to Nate, even though he technically, if the rules were applied like we did, he wouldn't have been the one to have to do the punishment. Still doing the punishment, coming through, eating the chip, took it like a champ. Now the whole draft he was suffering. Like
he was like, it's getting hotter, bro.
used the bathroom at least 3 times mid draft.
He was running. And then somebody said something, and he starts laughing on the other side. Like, ha, ha. Dude, that shit. Oh, that was so funny.
Tough. Shout out Nate.
Yeah, he was
tough.
He made at least 5 picks in the bathroom.
Said this man made a sheets run before we went back to the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Dude grabs a pint of milk, some ice cream,
a quart of whole milk. Was it a quart or
yeah,
was
that's
it
what I'm saying. Pint of milk.
I don't know.
It was a pint.
It was a pint. The whole milk.
Yeah,
I'm tweaking.
But
big cup of ice cream.
He was hammering the ice cream. The milk was just sitting there begging for
It was,
the
like, it was like
yeah, the ice cream would have been.
He was like, get this man a Mountain Dew.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. He has milk sitting right there, waiting for the call.
He was ignored the whole milk. I'm like, bro, that is the number one thing you should be drinking.
I begged him.
Sid, you should have saw Timo's face when Lucas sniped Bryce Young like in the 15th.
No, I mean, I weren't upset. I just needed somebody to draft.
No, Timo, you were like this on the Big Mac. You said
it's just because I needed somebody to draft Kirk Cousins so I could justify taking Bryce Young.
Yeah, this dude didn't take a quarterback until what, 11, 12?
Yeah, like the 12th round. Because you either go top heavy or you just wait. And I had to draft wide receivers to compensate for Cooper Kupp.
If you don't get like a top 7 quarterback, just wait.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just going to stick it out with Danny Dimes.
I get it.
I'd probably start Kirk Cousins over Danny Dimes.
Well, with Danny Dimes playing, I got to make sure Minnesota's in the 1 p.m. slot, but
yeah, primetime Kirk.
So Timo, is it Kirk right now?
It might be because Danny Dimes is playing Dallas.
I mean, he's got Justin Jefferson. That's my thing. Like, if Justin Jefferson goes 10 for 140 and 2 touchdowns, which is a very common occurrence, Kurt's gonna have a good day.
And Jordan Addison.
Yeah. And Jordan Addison's underneath, just catching everything because they're putting 2 guys on Jettas at the half
and Hawkinson.
And Hawkinson.
The weapons definitely favor.
Shout out Alec Madison. Brother is getting most hyped.
Sid, you should have been there when Nolan took Brashad Perryman and looks at me and is like, "Weren't Brashad Perryman you took or Paris Campbell? Somebody."
I took Paris Campbell.
Paris Campbell late. It was like, yeah, Timo, we got that connection. I'm sorry if I'm relying on the Danny Dimes, the Paris Campbell connection this season.
Paris Campbell will be wide receiver 1 in that room. Paris Campbell will be wide receiver 1 in that room.
That doesn't say much.
Jalen Hyatt.
I don't know why you're so high on Paris Campbell.
It's upside.
But anyways,
I'm saying because
I'm relying on Paris Campbell
and the other guy
I might be looking at the Wags.
The 2 guys ahead of him are.
If it comes down to Paris Campbell.
No, I think Jalen Hyatt. I mean, I think Paris Campbell will be the one, but I think Jalen Hyatt will show out for a little bit.
If you made it to this point in the episode, fellas, we got any other statements? Anything else?
Why you get slammed? Draft better, bozo.
If you made it to this point in the episode, we'd like to say thank you. Shout out to Nate, like I said, for taking the chip like a champ, serving your punishment. I pray for whoever has to do the next one.
Can we all be there?
Like outside, just waiting on them to come in?
Have 8.
Or do you want to watch, Sid? Like you want to?
I mean, I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Have
if remember that scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin where he's getting waxed, like Steve Carell's getting waxed, and they're just standing there, but laughing their asses off. This is gonna be us.
If you're at this point in the episode, we'd like to say thank you.
Future.
Let him finish the episode. Jesus.
Hold on. Future fantasy punishment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to get your nipples pierced.
Okay, Chris Sale, calm down.
I'm just saying.
I was thinking more of the you run a lap. Yeah. You run a lap for every loss you have in the regular season around a track. But at the stop of every lap, you have to drink like a pint of milk.
No, that's impossible.
God, that's no. Okay, that's you would actually get fucking sick.
No, yeah, you'd have to be your stomach pumped.
Yeah, that's the point. Terrible.
What do you mean? That's the point. We're not trying to kill each
pint
other.
of milk.
We're not trying to kill each other. I can't even do that. I can't even do that, bro.
Yeah, if it was Nolan would just have to like.
Yeah, bro. I'll just run the track.
No,
That's enough punishment just to run around the track.
Nolan would have to do a beer mile.
That's right. Yeah.
Beer mile. I'll do a beer mile. More than I would drinking milk. More than drinking a pint of milk a lap. Jesus.
I mean, that's a pint of beer.
All right, fellas. I'm just gonna close.
Yeah, but at least I'll forget about it.
If you're ready.
Through.
Peace.